Through the power of AI, I'm about to show you how to create absolutely wild visual effects that look totally cinematic, even though most of the scene is actually fake. I honestly don't know why people freak out so much about AI, because when used right, this stuff is actually pretty dope. Alright, let's take a beat, because whether you love it or hate it, I'm going to show you the exact workflow I used to get this specific shot. You can absolutely recreate this without being a total VFX wizard, as long as you pair practical filmmaking with AI where it actually adds value. My first big decision was to choose between doing everything in AI or mixing real footage with AI magic. I decided on a hybrid approach, using a practical plate for my subject and then layering in AI-generated environments for the best of both worlds. I set my camera up on sticks, walked into the frame for a clean plate, and then grabbed a still image of that empty set to feed into my AI tool. I really wanted a tree to smash onto that roof, so I used the AI studio and prompted "tree falls on house, realistic, debris, dust, slow motion." Believe it or not, I actually got a perfect first pass on the very first try. Most of the time it doesn't happen that fast, so you should treat AI generations just like film takes. You rarely get magic on take one, but when you do, it feels incredibly special. Those other funky variations you saw were just my test runs from the day before. And that is the real lesson. Generate a bunch of options, pick the absolute best one, and rinse and repeat. Once I had that perfect frame, the tree on the roof with leaves everywhere, I brought it back into my video editing software. I used a masking tool to isolate myself from the original plate and place that shot on top, so the tree looked like it fell right behind me. If I were a bit smarter on set, I would have made sure the tree never crossed in front of me, which would have saved me all that masking work. If you want a slightly different route, you can shoot your scene with a green screen or match your set lighting to the background you intend to generate. Whatever environment you're going for, try to match the lighting on set as closely as possible to the final look. I graded a base look in my software, took a screenshot, and generated variations until I got the exact vibe I wanted. Then I used the AI tool again to remove the subject from that frame, telling it to remove subject and fill background. The result was a perfectly clean background plate that I could then animate. That background frame went into the AI studio, where I added subtle motion like parallax and a tiny shake so it wouldn't feel like a static still image. Back in the editor, I used a mask to isolate myself, dropped in the AI background, and tweaked the exposure so everything felt like the same scene. To top it all off, I added an adjustment layer to do the final color grading so everything blends perfectly. I use two nodes for blending that are basically my secret sauce for a seamless composite. First, I use a bloom node to soften the highlights and create a light wrap effect around the edges of the subject. When there is a bright rim near your subject, that bloom will wrap around and help marry the subject to the background. On top of that, I add a glow node to push the highlights into a slightly dreamier, more cinematic space. Lastly, add grain, but keep it subtle so the composite gains texture and stops looking like a digital collage. Now, let's talk about transitions, because AI can do some absolutely insane custom movements. The trick is to take the last frame of your first clip and the first frame of your second clip, then drop them into your AI tool to design the transition. It will almost never be perfect on the first generation, but after a few tries, you can get a completely unique wipe, morph, or surreal dissolve. If you aren't into custom transitions, some tools even have pre-built ones that are abstract and artsy, which is great if it fits your brand. Planning definitely helps here. Film knowing the transition you want, and you'll get footage that makes the AI's job much easier. So, the million-dollar question is, when should you actually use AI? My take is simple. Use AI where it expands your creative capacity without deceiving your audience. I recently found a box of old photo slides from the 1940s, and looking at them felt almost hypnotic. Imagine being able to restore those slides, or place yourself into that era to tell a story. That is powerful restoration, not deception. However, there is a dark side to using AI to push a false agenda, and that is where your ethics really have to come in. Be honest about what is real, and use these tools to reveal and create, not to lie and destroy trust. We want to bring life to stories, not erase the truth. Okay, let's pivot to the creator's daily grind. Promoting your work, extracting clips, and posting across all your socials. This is where a specialized AI editor like Vizard changed the game for me. Vizard isn't a VFX package, it's an AI tool that turns long-form content into ready-to-post short clips. Imagine you have 20 minutes of behind-the-scenes footage, and the AI scans it to find the moments that will perform well. It auto-edits them into vertical or square clips optimized for each platform, saving you hours of scrubbing through footage. It's basically like having a professional editor who perfectly understands current trends and attention patterns. Beyond that, Vizard has an auto-schedule feature, so you can set your posting frequency and let it queue everything up automatically. You don't have to log in every single day to manually post, which suddenly makes scaling your content much less of a full-time job. Compared to other solutions, Vizard hits that sweet spot of being affordable, integrated, and optimized for creators who need volume without losing quality. It also plays nice with the tools you already use, like exporting a sequence from your editor and uploading it straight to the platform. There are limits, obviously, because AI won't replace your thoughtful creative decisions, it just accelerates them. The point is, it narrows the haystack so you find that needle way faster. Going back to the balance, for certain effects you should absolutely prioritize in-camera solutions like lighting and practical smoke. Those capture interactions with physics that AI fakes simply cannot nail. For background extensions and stylized transitions, AI is fantastic, and for distribution, that is Vizard's lane. A couple of quick workflow tips. Shoot with your platforms in mind, and if you want vertical clips later, frame a little wider. Keep your audio clean because the AI can find moments, but it can't always fix bad sound. Plan those transitions on set so that you get the endpoints that make the composition simpler for the generation. Use the AI to batch create multiple clips from one long video to test which hooks actually convert the best. If you're worried about not having a whole post-production team, that is the exact reason to try these tools. The math is simple. More high-quality touchpoints lead to more growth, and AI helps you get there without burning out. So try this combo: practical plate, AI background generation, editing for the composite, and AI distribution to get it out there. It's how you make the cinematic content, and then how you actually get people to see it. Remember, AI is new, and we are literally in the first few minutes of a very long movie. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and remember that technology can be used to steal or to uplift. Use it to reveal, to bring life, to create, but don't ever use it to deceive. Make art, be honest, and push the boundaries of what you think is possible. If you want to test the distribution side, give it a shot and see how it turns your long-form content into a constant stream of posts. If you want more breakdowns like this, practical tips mixed with AI workflows, drop a like and hit subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you're going to try first, because I really want to know what you're building. I love y'all, so remember, it only takes one time trying something new to change your entire trajectory. One clip, one post, one honest experiment, so go out there and make something.